It's lovely to be here. I think Nicky, Hayden and all the Warren guys here, all the technicians, all the front of house staff, brilliant. They've done an amazing job here. So I was very, very touched to be asked to do it. And we only announced it on Monday though, and today being the Sunday, so it's short notice. But we put together a set of show material that we're calling Parodies Lost. So it gave it a hook, and it's also basically just the music. The parody songs of 20 years of Treason show, plus from our spin-off shows and Hannah the Musical, Southern Fair the Musical, so they were successful shows as well. So we've got a load of material. It's just we thought, well, why not turn it into a music show as a solo act? Because at the moment the normal four-hand Treason show is not possible because of COVID. So this is how hopefully we can now go back to performing live. What they've done brilliantly is they've worked out exactly what they've got to do with spacing the tables and social distancing. All of the staff have been clearly so well trained, and the risk assessment was thorough, and I was reassured by that. And Nicky always runs a strong, positive venue anyway, so it's a lovely thing to do, to trust people who know what they're doing and say, great, I can perform here. And it is nervous because, you know, I'm still a little bit timid about being out and about, I loved it. I think it was a fantastic thing to play this venue, and I've loved this venue. It's a great thing to have. Yeah, they were. It was great. They were actually singing along and clapping along and asked for more. I mean, I couldn't have asked for more, if you know what I mean. I actually didn't plan on an encore. I just threw it in at the end because I had a spare old song that nearly made the set, so it was a bit busked at the end. But that is a sign of absolute joy for me, because it meant that people liked it, and they did really like it. So I'm very, very happy to be back on stage. It's been since February, so it's so nice. Although we've got the TV show, that's been amazing, thanks to Latest TV. And you know, we're hoping to get the other one, the second series. Yeah, a lot of Brighton Hove relevant songs, and touching on what's going on now in COVID-19. So some new songs from the TV show that we've never put in front of an audience. So it's very experimental. And what was lovely about that was I had no reaction when I did them as the TV show song, and I heard the reaction, and it was absolutely lovely to hear the laughs. So a joy for me to perform again and live, and to hear that reaction. So I'm just made up. It's just been great. Yeah, flat out on the Treason show. So on the TV versions, because we made 8 episodes, and every 2 weeks there was a new episode. So basically, when the lockdown started, I started work on that, and I didn't stop until we stopped working on that 2 or 3 weeks ago. And it's only then that I really actually stopped to think about what's been going on. And it hit me a bit, actually. I was a little bit, oh God, yeah, the seriousness of what's going on, because I buried myself in my work, and I was very lucky that I had that, and perhaps why I did bury myself in the work. But I was very happy that we had the opportunity to make the TV show, so very grateful to Latest for that, and we've got it on YouTube, our YouTube channel as well. So it's been, you adapt. If you can adapt to the situation, hopefully you can find new positive ways to move ahead and create new things. We're on this lovely beach at the moment, but it's a little bit breezy, so you get past September. I'm not sure this will be possible, but might be possible with smaller gigs in smaller venues, but they've got to be viable and they have to be safe. That's my bottom line. So I can't, in all conscience, have a cast of 4 people rehearse together, because it wouldn't be as safe as I'd like it to be. So I'm going to create the solo show, and that's going to move forward, and the TV show. Oh, of course, I'm bound to say that, aren't I? Because, but we all could say that in every sector, and I think it's only fair to say, well, yeah, from my point of view, absolutely. I think the council have been trying to do good work, actually. I mean, we satirise them, but I do sense that the councillors have recognised how important the arts are to the city. So I felt that support, and I just haven't had it financially. I failed to get any money to support the show, so that was a big blow. But you know, we are a small part of a big entity here. The creative arts creates something like 10% of Brighton Hove's economies, and we've been a part of that for 20 years. So I'm going to try and keep going. Yeah, we could obviously do with more support always, but yeah, I could have done with getting some help financially, but you know, I haven't got that, so I'm having to do this. But I'm lucky I've got this, so I'm trying to cling to the positives of that one. So, yeah, exactly. Great question, and it's the longest gap for me in 2 decades of not performing generally. I last performed live on stage in February, and this is the first time since then I've performed, and that's the longest gap. And it's little things you don't realise, like how blistered your fingers get when you haven't played guitar properly, and you know, on stage. And it was very painful actually playing the guitar today, because these blisters. Oh. Anyway, but you play through that. It's only tiny. It's an annoyance, but it's little things like that you don't think of, and that surprise you. And you go, well, new times. I'm loath to say it, but I think a lot of things will fall by the wayside. However, out of that, something new can come. And if you can adapt what you do, if you're a creative artist, and you have to have luck, and I've been very lucky. I've had a show that's existed for a while with the backing of some great supporters and people who love the show, so we're lucky there. But you can find new ways, and I think that's the trick, is be optimistic, be positive, try to find the new way to go ahead. It will be a challenge, and there might be a second way. We'll rise above it, we will get through it. It will work. I chose that lifestyle when I was a kid, so in a way, perhaps I'm a little bit more predisposed to the adaptation process of it. I feel most sorry for people who were like, they had a job, it was a proper job, and they were being paid, and they knew what they were doing, and that's gone. I chose that insecurity. Those people haven't, so that's tough. And I feel for the kids as well, late teens, early 20s, all that's happening to them. It's tough for people, but I'm there to entertain them. So if I can cheer people up, I've got a function and a purpose, and that's what's kept me going. I love them, I do. They are great, because without them, there is no show. And it's a team effort as well. There are writers, not just me, that write this show as well, write material. So, and we've got some wonderful writers. There's Simon Leveson, Gary Beard, Jason Smart, Katie Matthews, Martin Welsh. There's some amazing writers that we work as a team, and that's what's also given me some strength. Our big thing is we want to make a second TV series. So we're doing a fundraiser to support that and try and establish it to make some money to make the series. So if you're inclined to support our second series, we've got now a GoFundMe page. So if you go to gofundme.com and put in the Treason show, help us make a second series of the Treason TV show. Be safe, stay well.